Am I the asshole for telling my mom she's acting like a child? I live in a city 5 hours away from my parents. I rarely visit, but I'm here for a week. I have my driver's license and have been asking my parents for ages if I can drive their car while visiting. Nowhere far, just within 5 kilometers. The few times they've actually let me drive with them in the car, I drove very safely. Yesterday, I asked my mom if I could use the car the next day, and she said, I thought about this for a while and I decided that you can go alone. Later that evening, she made an unprompted comment about my weight. This isn't the first time, and I've had countless convos with her about how bad that is for my self-esteem. But at that point, I was tired and didn't want to fight back, so I went to my room and shut my door, went to sleep without saying goodnight. The next morning, I see my mom. She says good morning like nothing happened. So an hour later, I ask her for the car keys. Here's how the convo went. Me, hi, can I take the car keys so I can go to cousin's house like we talked about yesterday? Mom, no, I decided not to let you use my car. Me, why? Mom, I don't need to explain myself. Me, but yesterday you said, Mom, I don't need to explain myself. Me, but you said, Mom, I don't need to explain myself. I don't have time to talk about this. Me, okay, what are you using the car for today? Mom, none of your business. Me, why? Mom, I don't know where I'm going yet. Me, so you don't have any plans yet, and you don't know when you need the car, but you're not letting me use it. Mom, yes, me. Can you tell me what changed since yesterday? Mom, well, yesterday after you went to your room, you made the energy bad. Me, you literally told me to exercise and implied I gained weight in an offensive way. Mom, it's not offensive. Me, it was offensive to me. Mom, I'm sorry I'm such a horrible mother. Me, don't turn this convo into that. Mom, stop yelling. It's my car. Me, you always do this. You grant me a privilege, but it's always conditional. The moment I don't behave, you take away your promise like a weird form of punishment. Mom, that's not true. Stop yelling at me. You don't get to tell me off. I'm your mother. Me, ugh, you're such a child. Basically, what offended her the most was me calling her a child, and now obviously she's giving me the silent treatment and expects me to fawn and apologize. I recognize that I'm not entitled to use my parents' car, and they can say no at any time. But I despise how any privilege she gives me is conditional. She can be as rude as she wants with barely any consequences, but the moment I show I'm ticked off, it's held over my head. On top of that, she acts childish in the way she constantly yells over me, refuses to see my POV, sarcastically apologizes, and then stonewalls me.